Okay, good morning. Welcome to
SummerMath30.
SummerMath30. Wow, I can't believe we're doing 30 of these. This is another AMC8 problem that gave you a little bit of trouble this morning. What is the ratio of the least common multiple of 180 and 594 to the greatest common divisor of 180 and 594? Ooh. So we're looking for a ratio. Sorry, the marker's not so good this morning. A over B, where this is the least common multiple and this is the greatest common divisor. Okay.
Well,
what do we need to do on this problem?
we need to factor 180 and 594.
Is that what you were thinking?
Well, I was thinking we have to find all of that out. We have to find this stuff out.
Yeah, but to find that stuff, you should probably factor this
Yeah.
stuff.
So if we factor, it's going to be a lot easier. So 180.
I think this one's a little better.
Okay. What does 180 factor into?
Well,
can you tell me some of the factors?
Well, it's 2 times 90.
2 times 90. Okay.
And then 90 splits into 2 times 45.
Okay. 2 squared times 45.
Then it's 45 is 5 times 9,
Okay.
which is 5 times 3 times 3.
Okay, so we got 2 squared times 3 squared times 5. Okay? A quicker way to factor is if you can find bigger numbers first, like this is 18 times 10, for example. Okay, but there's 180. 594 is going to be a little bit more difficult, but what do you notice about 594?
Well, it's divisible by 9.
It is divisible by 9, so we got a 3 squared times, what is it, 9 times?
9. We might have to.
We have to do long division on that.
Okay. 594 divided by 9, 6, 50.
54, then 54, so it's 66.
So 3 squared times 66.
That's 11 times 6.
Well, it's 2 times 3 cubed times 11.
2 times 3 cubed times 11. So we have 2 squared times 3 squared times 5 over 2 squared times 3 cubed times 11. Okay, I'm sorry, that's not the division, those are the numbers. Okay, so how do we find the greatest, how do we find the least common multiple?
Well, we have to find the small...
So,
I think it was the greatest power of each number.
the greatest power of each number, that's exactly right. So 2 squared.
2 squared and 3 cubed.
3 cubed.
And 5 times 11.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the greatest common divisor?
I think it's you. I think you have to. It's the greatest factor of.
Well, you can also call it the greatest common factor.
Right, or the greatest common factor. So how do we find that once we have it factored into
I think
the primes?
it's the biggest number that's divisible by both of them.
Okay, it's the biggest number that goes into both of them. So a 2 to the first power goes into both of them.
A 3 to the second
A
power.
3 to the second goes into both of them.
And
the 5 times 11. Well, we have to leave that out.
We have to leave that out, right? So there we go. So once we've factored them and understood what least common multiple and greatest common divisor were, we're basically done. We're left with a 2 on top, a 3 on top, a 5 times 11. 2 times 3 times 5 times 11. And how can we multiply this out quickly?
Well, 2 times 5 is a 10.
This is 10 times
33.
33,
Which is 330.
which is 330.
Cool.
There we go. So there's the ratio of the least common multiple to the greatest common divisor. You had to factor.
Then find out the least common multiple and the greatest common divisor.
Okay, there we go. Good job, guys. Good job.